Hello and welcome to the GRDC funded Improving Grower Profits Through Longer Season Wheat project. Today we are out at Lake Jellicoe in central western New South Wales undertaking harvest index cuts. We thought this would be a great opportunity to give growers a little insight into the data that can be collected off a trial or demonstration. Information such as plant numbers, plant biomass and NDVI is collected throughout the year to help explain what might be happening across the different treatments under investigation. Central West Farming Systems would like to thank GRDC for funding this project and the Golding family for hosting the trial. Without both the GRDC and farmers, we would not be able to do this kind of work. In this trial, we have 12 different wheat varieties sown across 3 different sowing dates. If you would like to know more, check out our other video taken earlier in the season as it goes into more detail about the varieties and sowing dates. Today, as I said, I will give a little demonstration as to how we take harvest index cuts, and then a little about the information that it gives and what it can mean. So here I am demonstrating taking the cuts. For us, we use a 50 centimetre measuring stick and cut 4 crop rows as close to ground level as possible. Others may choose to take different amounts of crop, but it is all about knowing how much crop you are sampling, and this factors into the calculations. My hands aren't big enough to hold all 4 cuts, so I tuck them up between my stomach and thighs to keep them together and free up my hands. Thanks Neil Fattel for teaching me this technique. We will then bind the bundle with string and take it back to the lab for processing. We process the samples by weighing the bundle, then counting 50 tillers and recording the weight again. This then allows us to calculate how many tillers are in our sample. The sample is then threshed and the grain is weighed again. This is used to calculate harvest index. To get this explanation right, I have looked to the help of Kenton Porker, Michael Straight and James Hunt in their journal article titled Evaluation of G by E by M Interactions to Increase Harvest Index and Yield of Early Sown Wheat. The authors explain harvest index as the ratio of grain weight to total shoot dry matter and is a measure of reproductive efficiency. Basically, a high harvest index value is desirable as it indicates that the crop has been able to put energy into producing grain, not just biomass. An example of a situation that might produce a low harvest index is when a crop pays off. So it produces a lot of biomass, but not a lot of grain. Sometimes growers might experience this when they throw a lot of nitrogen at a crop that then runs out of water. As you can see, our trial is ready for harvest. Please check out our other videos on our site. And again, thank you to the GRDC and the Golding family for supporting this work.